She never thought loving the wrong man would save her life. But it did. And now, 7 years later, standing in the frozen food aisle of a grocery store at 9 p.m., Claire Morgan realized her past had finally found her. The man in the black coat wasn't shopping. He was watching. Not her.
Them.
Her twins. Mia and Lucas. 6 years old. Arguing over which ice cream flavor to choose. Their dark curls bouncing. Their eyes. Those unmistakable gray eyes. Shining under the fluorescent lights. Have you ever had to run from your past? Claire's hands trembled as she gripped the shopping cart. 7 years. 7 years of hiding. 7 years of living under a different name in a town so small it didn't even have a traffic light. 7 years of telling her children their father was a soldier who died before they were born. All of it about to crumble. Because that man in the black coat? He worked for him. And if he was here, it meant Viktor knew. Let me take you back. 8 years ago, Claire wasn't Claire. She was Caroline Fletcher, a 28-year-old art curator living in Chicago. Ordinary life. Ordinary dreams. She wanted a gallery of her own someday. Maybe a garden.
Peace.
Then she met him at a charity auction. Viktor Konstantin. She didn't know who he was. Not really. Just that he was wealthy, quiet, and looked at paintings the way most people looked at lovers, like they held secrets only he could understand. You're standing very close to a Rothko, she'd said that night, walking up to him. He didn't turn. I'm trying to see what you see in it. What makes you think I see anything? Because you've been staring at me for 10 minutes like I'm the painting. She should have walked away. But his voice, God, his voice, it was low and careful, like every word cost him something.
You're wrong, she said.
I've been staring for 12 minutes.
He smiled then. Small.
Almost painful. And that's how it started. Not with fire. Not with passion. With a man who looked at art like it could save him. And a woman who thought maybe she could too. They didn't fall fast. Viktor wasn't the kind of man who fell. He was the kind who sank, slowly, against his will, fighting it the whole way down. Their first real conversation happened 3 weeks later. A coffee shop. He was reading a book in Russian. Do you understand it? She asked. Yes. Do you feel it? He looked up then. Really looked at her. I stopped letting myself feel things a long time ago. That sounds exhausting. It is. She sat down without asking. So, why do you still go to art galleries? He closed the book. Because paintings don't lie. People do. Maybe you've been around the wrong people. Maybe. Or maybe I'm one of them. She should have heard the warning. But all she heard was loneliness. The same loneliness she carried. Do you believe people can change for love? For 6 months, they built something fragile. Coffee on Tuesdays. Walks through the city at dusk. Conversations about everything except what he did for a living. She knew something was wrong. The phone calls he'd step away to take. The way men in expensive suits would nod at him on the street. The scar that ran along his collarbone. The one he never explained. But when he looked at her, he looked like a man trying to remember how to be human. And she loved him for it. The night everything changed, he took her to his apartment for the first time. It was almost empty. Bare walls. Minimal furniture. Like he was always ready to disappear. Why don't you have anything personal here? She asked. Because personal things get taken. By who? He turned to her then, and for the first time, she saw fear in his eyes. Caroline, if you knew who I really was, what I've done, you'd leave. Try me. I can't. Why? Because I'm not strong enough to watch you go. She kissed him then. Soft. Certain. Then don't tell me, she whispered. Not yet. Just let me stay. He did. And 1 month later, she was pregnant. She found out by accident. A man came to the gallery. Expensive suit. Cold eyes. He asked for Caroline Fletcher. I'm her. Viktor Konstantin sent me. He wants you to come with me. Why? There's been an incident. Her heart stopped. Is he hurt? No. But someone else is. And Viktor needs you to understand what his protection costs. She should have said no. But love makes you stupid. The man took her to a warehouse on the south side. Inside, Viktor stood over another man, bloodied, broken, begging. Viktor? Her voice cracked. He turned. And the man she loved, the one who read poetry and studied paintings, was gone. In his place stood someone else. Someone capable of terrible things. Caroline, you shouldn't be here. What are you doing? My job. Which is what? The bloodied man on the floor laughed through broken teeth. You don't know? Your boyfriend's the Reaper, sweetheart. Viktor Konstantin, second in command to the Voronov family. He's killed more men than... Viktor's gun fired once. Silence. Caroline's ears rang. Her vision blurred. Take her home, Viktor said to his men. Viktor.
Now.
She didn't see him for 3 days. When he finally came to her apartment, she had a suitcase by the door. I'm pregnant, she said. He froze. And I'm leaving. Caroline. You killed someone. In front of me. He would have killed you if I hadn't. That's not the point. Then what is? She pressed her hands to her stomach. I can't raise a child in your world. His face shattered.
Piece by piece.
I would leave it, he said quietly.
For you.
You don't mean that. I do. Viktor. Men like you don't leave. You said it yourself. Personal things get taken. And I won't let our child be a target. Would you run or stay? He stepped closer. Close enough that she could see the tears he refused to let fall. If you go, I won't look for you, he said. I'll let you disappear. Keep you safe. But know this, every day I will wonder if they're okay. If you're okay. And it will destroy me. Then let it. She left that night. And Viktor kept his promise. He never looked for her. But he never stopped searching. Back to the grocery store. Claire grabbed her children's hands. We're leaving. But Mom, we didn't get.
Now.
The man in the black coat was on his phone. Watching. She made it to the parking lot, her heart pounding so hard she thought it would break through her ribs.
Keys.
Where were her keys? Mommy, you're hurting my hand, Mia whimpered. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. She found the keys. Loaded the kids into the car. Then she saw him. Not the man in the black coat. Him, Viktor. Standing across the parking lot. Older. Harder. But unmistakably him. Their eyes met. And 7 years collapsed into 7 seconds. He didn't move. Didn't come closer. He just looked at her. Then at the car. At the 2 small faces pressed against the back window. His children. He'd found them. Claire's hands shook as she started the car. She didn't look back. She couldn't. But as she pulled onto the highway, her phone buzzed. Unknown number. She almost didn't answer. Hello. Drive to the Bluebird Motel on Route 9. Room 12. I'll be waiting. Viktor. You have 1 hour to decide if you trust me. After that, I can't protect you. From what? The people who just found out I have children. The line went dead. Claire drove. Not to the motel. Home. She locked every door. Closed every curtain. Held her children close. Mommy, what's wrong? Lucas asked. Nothing, sweetheart. Everything's fine. But it wasn't. At midnight, someone knocked on the door. 3 slow knocks. Claire's blood turned to ice. Stay in your room, she whispered to the twins. And don't come out. No matter what. She grabbed a kitchen knife. Approached the door. Who is it? It's me.
Viktor.
She opened the door a crack. He looked wrecked. Haunted. You didn't come, he said. Why would I? Because I'm the only thing standing between them and a death sentence. Don't do this. Don't manipulate me. Alexei Voronov knows, Caroline. Her breath caught. She knew that name. The head of Viktor's organization. The most dangerous man in the Midwest. And, she whispered, and he thinks I've been hiding assets. That I've betrayed the family. He's already sent men. Then we'll go to the police. The police can't stop him. But I can.
How?
Victor's jaw tightened. By taking you back. What? If you come back with me, if you and the children are under my protection officially, Alexei can't touch you. But if you stay here, hidden, they'll see you as leverage. And they'll use you to control me. I won't go back to that life. You won't have to. I'll keep you separate. Safe. I just need.
What?
Need what, Victor? His voice broke. I need to know they're alive. Is he telling the truth? Before she could answer, headlights flooded the windows. 2 black SUVs. Victor's face went cold. Get the children. Now. What happened next was chaos. Victor moved like a machine. He grabbed Claire, pushed her toward the hallway. Back door. Go. Victor. Go. She ran to the twins' room. Mia was crying. Lucas stood in front of his sister, fists clenched, trying to be brave. We have to go, babies. Right now. Who's here?
Lucas asked.
Bad people. But someone's helping us. Who? She hesitated. Your father. The back door exploded open. Victor was there, gun in hand. Come on. They ran into the night. Through the woods behind the house. Branches tearing at their clothes. The twins stumbling. Behind them, shouts.
Gunfire.
Victor fired back twice. Didn't look to see if he hit anyone. They reached a car hidden in the trees. Victor threw open the door. Get in. Claire pushed the children inside. Climbed in after them. Victor started the engine. And they disappeared into the darkness. He took them to a cabin. Middle of nowhere. No cell service. No neighbors. The twins fell asleep on the couch, exhausted. Claire and Victor sat at the kitchen table. Silence. Finally, Victor spoke. They look like you. They have your eyes. I know. What are their names? Mia and Lucas. He closed his eyes. You gave him my father's name. I didn't know. It's perfect. More silence. Why didn't you look for me? Claire asked. Because I promised I wouldn't. And you keep your promises. I try. She laughed bitterly. Except the one where you said you'd leave that life. I did leave. She looked up. What? 2 years ago. I walked away from the Voronov family. Paid my debts. Disappeared. I thought I was free. Then why? Because Alexei doesn't let people go. Not really. And when his son was killed last month, he started pulling everyone back. Calling in favors. And someone I don't know who told him about you. About them. So this is your fault. Yes. She wanted to hate him. She did hate him. But she also saw the man she'd loved. The one who read poetry. The one who'd held her like she was the only real thing in his world. What do we do now? She whispered. I end this.
How?
By giving Alexei what he wants. Which is, Victor looked at her. Really looked at her. Me. No, Claire said immediately. It's the only way. There has to be another. There isn't. Alexei wants blood. If I give myself up, he'll leave you alone. And if you're wrong, I'm not. Victor. I've already made the call. Tomorrow night, he'll send men. I'll go with them. And you'll take the children and disappear. For real this time. Stop deciding things for me. Her voice woke the twins. Mia started crying. Claire went to her, scooped her up. Victor watched from the doorway. Lucas stared at him. Are you really our dad? The boy asked. Victor crouched down. Eye level. Yes. Are you a bad man? Sometimes. Are you bad now? I'm trying not to be. Lucas thought about this. Then held out his hand. I'm Lucas. Victor shook it. Gentle. I'm Victor. That's a weird name. I know. And for the first time in 7 years, Victor smiled. Really smiled. That night, while the twins slept, Claire found Victor outside. He was smoking. Something she'd never seen him do. Since when? She asked. Since tonight. She sat beside him. Quiet. I don't want you to die, she said finally. I don't want to either. Then don't do this. If I don't, they will kill all of you. In front of me. To prove a point. There has to be another way. There isn't. She turned to him. Then let me come with you. Absolutely not. Viktor.
No.
You think I survived 7 years without you so I could watch you die now? I'd rather.
He stopped.
Rather what? Rather know you're out there. Somewhere.
Happy.
Even if it kills me. She kissed him then. Not soft. Not gentle. Desperate. He kissed her back like a man drowning. When they finally pulled apart, both were crying. I never stopped, she whispered. Neither did I. The next morning, Viktor was gone. Claire woke to find a note.
I'm sorry.
Protect them.
V.
She nearly broke the door down trying to follow him. But he'd taken the car. The phones. Everything. She was trapped. Then Lucas came running.
Mom.
There's a lady here. Claire's blood ran cold. She grabbed a knife. Went to the door. A woman stood outside. Older. Elegant. Gray hair. Cold eyes. Who are you? My name is Irina Voronova, Alexei's wife, and I'm here to help you. I don't believe you. Smart girl. But believe this. I don't want Viktor dead. Why would you help him? Irina smiled.
Sad.
Because he's my son. The world stopped.
What?
Viktor is my son, and Alexei doesn't know. Irina came inside.
Sat down.
Told a story that broke Claire's heart. 30 years ago, Irina had a brief affair. Got pregnant. Hid the truth from Alexei. When Viktor was born, she gave him to a trusted friend to raise. But Alexei found out. Not about Viktor being hers, just that he existed. He brought Viktor into the organization. Trained him. Made him a weapon. And Irina watched her son become a monster. Unable to claim him. I've been protecting him from the shadows for years, Irina said. Making sure Alexei never found out the truth. But now someone knows. And they're using it. Who? I don't know. But they told Alexei that Viktor has been hiding assets, his children, to build his own power. And Alexei believes it. So he'll kill Viktor.
Yes.
Unless we stop him.
How?
Irina's eyes were steel. We give Alexei the real traitor. Viktor arrived at the meeting point, an abandoned factory. Alexei was waiting, surrounded by armed men. Viktor, my most loyal soldier. Except you weren't loyal. Were you? I left. That's not betrayal. You hid children.
Heirs.
That's betrayal. They're not part of this world. Everything you touch is part of this world. Alexei raised his gun. I'm sorry, Viktor. I truly am. You were like a son to me. I know. Viktor closed his eyes. Waited for the bullet. It didn't come. Instead, a voice. Alexei. Put the gun down. Irina stepped from the shadows. Behind her, federal agents.
Dozens of them.
What is this? Alexei snarled. It's over. I've been working with the FBI for 3 years. And I have enough evidence to put you away for life. Alexei's face twisted. You bitch. I'm your wife. And I'm tired of cleaning up your messes. She looked at Viktor.
Go.
Take your family. Disappear. Irina. Go. Viktor ran. 6 months later. A small town in Montana. Claire stood in her garden, watching Mia and Lucas play. Viktor came up behind her. Wrapped his arms around her waist. You're quiet, she said. I'm happy. Are you? I'm with you. With them. That's all I ever wanted. She turned in his arms. Do you miss it? That life. Every day. Viktor. I miss it the way you miss a scar. It's part of me, but I'm glad it's healed. She kissed him.
Soft. Sure.
I love you, she whispered. I love you too. And for the first time in 8 years, Viktor Konstantin felt free. The end. Did you see that twist coming? What should happen next? Drop your theories in the comment section.